Good morning and welcome to another Cuppa with OvenGleamers, and good morning especially to Adam Spencer. Good morning, Adam. How are you doing?
Good morning, Greg. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Where do we find you this morning in the world?
I'm in Pill in the OvenGleamers office.
In that case, you must be doing some training.
Yes, yeah. My last day, in fact.
Last day, okay.
Yeah. I've done the 7 days technical training, the 3 days marketing training, and yeah, ready to get out on the road and start working.
Fantastic. What was the most challenging piece of equipment you've worked on so far?
The laptop for me.
Never mind all these ovens and Argosy ranges. It's the laptop that's the problem.
yes. So yeah, it's been eye-opening the last few days doing the marketing side of things.
Yeah.
I've always worked in a technical industry, so dealing with the ovens and things like that didn't really faze me too much. Obviously, I had to learn what to do, but yeah, the marketing side of things and keeping on top of the admin is going to be the biggest challenge for me, I think.
But the good thing is a lot of the admin will get done for you by HQ, so that's a weight off your mind to an extent. So you can just crack on and do the doing. When you are released then from Pill, where will you be operating?
I'll be in Mansfield, Nottinghamshire.
Okay. And is it like, how far around Mansfield do you think you might be? Is there a radius, like 5 miles out or 10 miles out? Or
I think my area is about 15 miles from my address. Covers Mansfield, Sutton, Kirkby. Although, because there's no other franchisees near me, I've already had work booked outside my area, which is good in a way. So
you'll be in Sherwood Forest before you know it.
Yeah, possibly. If there's no one there, I'll go and clean it.
Absolutely. Is this your first time being self-employed then?
No, I was self-employed by my own company for the last 8 years.
What we do?
I installed fire alarms, security equipment, CCTV, access control, intruder, that sort of thing.
So you were the man in the van they sent round to solve problems, were they, on site, or was that like domestic or was that commercial?
It was all commercial. I was more installation based. The servicing and stuff like that, I didn't really get involved in that side. So I was more an install engineer, you'd say.
Okay. And is this your sort of first time? So you've been self-employed. Is this your first experience of a franchise model?
It is, yes.
Okay. And how did you find out about it? What made you think, interesting? Because it's like you've done it one way, and then you thought, oh, that's a different way of working. What was the thoughts behind that?
It's nice to know you've got a team behind you. Whereas before, I was sort of on my own. You had to make your own decisions, your own mistakes. It's nice to know that I've got people here in Pill where I am at the moment to fall back on if I've got any questions, be it technical or just looking for a bit of advice. It's
IT and laptop based questions.
Yeah, mainly, to be honest.
Do you think that's going to be your biggest challenge then? It'll be the hands-on part of the business that's not involving the customer, because you're used to meeting people, of course, and being out and about and doing your thing. So it's just those technical bits. From the hardware point of view.
I think mainly like the marketing side. So in my industry before, people had come to me. I wouldn't have to go out and search for work. I'd have people sending me drawings. Can you price this up? Can you price that up? I always did a good job. So I was always sought after, if you will. Whereas this, I've got to sort of go out and sell myself.
But once people have seen it, they'll be thinking, I'm never going to do that myself ever again. Like, God, Adam came or once they've tried doing it themselves, they're thinking there must be a better way than this. Do you have any role models in business? I mean, it doesn't have to be anyone famous. It could be friends, family, your mate down the pub or the golf course, or it could be Richard Branson. There's been 3 Bransons and 2 Alan Sugars at the moment in terms of the leaderboard on this.
Right, well, I'll be honest, it's not really something I've thought about. I guess maybe I'd say my mum. She never sort of did any technical training as such, but she managed to work her way up to be a finance manager for a big company in Nottingham. And she didn't start doing that till later on in life.
Fantastic.
So, it's sort of, you don't have to go to university. and do all of that route to get to the top. You can do it in other ways. So yeah, I think off the top of my head, I'd probably say it.
I love it. I love it. Has she given you any tips so far then to say before, when you start out in this, don't do this, do that.
Spend all your money.
I was going to say it's going to be finance led, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything is a cost.
Yeah, save your receipts.
Yeah. Well, you have to have that argument with whether it's a cost or an investment though now. That's what marketing people like me will say. Do you cook much yourself?
Yeah, I like cooking.
Do you?
Yeah.
What's your classic dish in the kitchen? If you're cooking, I know we're doing this on a Friday, so it's probably a takeaway tonight. But if you were cooking,
after I drove home, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. If you were cooking, what would you be doing?
What would I be doing? To be honest, I wouldn't say I've got anything that I'd do specifically. I'd just like to take a recipe off the internet, go and get the ingredients and have a go at it, really.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, It's
I once had a massive falling out with a butternut squash, which sounds extreme, but I couldn't get the thing to cook. And I blamed the oven. It probably was the oven, actually. It probably needed cleaning too.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But I couldn't get it to cook. I tried it on every single setting, so I've been against butternut squash ever since. But if you're out and about in town, then where would you go? What would you have if you were ordering in a restaurant? Is there a classic?
Ooh, if I was out in town, seafood probably.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard to do it yourself, so
I'll
leave that to the experts.
It's terrifying to do it yourself, especially trying to do oysters. I'm not going anywhere near that with a blade.
No, I made the mistake of eating oysters raw in August last year and ended up with fibrosis. Didn't realise. Wow. Yeah, didn't realise you shouldn't do that.
Have you tried them since?
I haven't, to be honest. I used to love them as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd probably just need to get back on the wagon now.
But the problem is that you've got seafood as your favourite and you're in the middle of the country, in the most landlocked part of the UK could possibly be. So
I actually went up to Scotland about 3 weeks ago. So we went on a trawler.
Oh, wow.
In the lobster parts, the crab parts, caught langoustines.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, we took them away and cooked them. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, superb stuff. Superb stuff. I'm sorry, I'm just being attacked by a puppy. Well, I have to edit that out. What do you do in your free time?
I'm into my football. So I go and watch Nottingham Forest.
How do you feel about that at the moment?
Now we've got a new manager, I'm well happy.
You've always got a new manager, Adam.
Well, yeah, that's true.
It's what you do.
Oh yeah, if they're no good, get rid of him.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Do you go most weekends then?
Yeah, I go when I can. I'm not a season ticket holder, but I go when I can. And I'll go and watch Mansfield Town as well, my local team.
Right, okay.
So yeah, we were up in Sunderland last week to see him winning the cup. So that was good.
Do you play as well? Football?
I used to till both knees went.
Oh yeah.
So then I had to find a new sport, so I started playing golf.
Ah, okay. Well, I do know there are other OvenGleamers out there who are into golf.
Yes, I've heard. Yeah.
There was someone the other week I spoke to. I think he's on a handicap of 2.
Wow.
Where are you? Oh,
not 2.
I thought you were going to say what? I thought you were going to say 1. Then you looked quietly.
I could make it up, but no, there's no point. I'd probably say I'm around 14.
Okay. Yeah. You're saying that though. So this is recorded on film, and then you're going to turn up like a bandit in a tournament somewhere and secretly win, aren't you?
Yeah, no one needs to worry about that.
So when you're back up in Mansfield, then how soon do you think you'll be out on the rounds, meeting customers, booking in jobs?
I've got my first job booked in Monday.
Have you?
Yeah, yeah. It's actually in Bakewell, so it's a bit out of Mansfield.
So it is a little bit out. So I'm from that neck of the woods. I'm from that.
Yeah. Oh, are you really? Yeah. So I'll probably be passing by Matlock on the way to Bakewell from Mansfield.
Well, there's plenty of customers out that way with Argos and Rangers.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I don't know how they've heard about me because I don't think that the advertising's been targeted out that way, but it's positive that they have.
Absolutely, can't complain. Well, fantastic. Best of luck with it, and best luck with your new role and your new job and your new self-employed but not self-employed franchise career.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Pleasure talking to you. Cheers.
Thank you. Great. Thank you. Bye.
Let's just stop that recording.